What's going on, guys? I'm Jada Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about this story out of Miami, Florida. There was a female in May of last year by the name of LaShante Jones. Okay? She's 24 years old. Well, she was 24 years old. She lost her life in broad daylight after getting shot by a guy by the name of Javon Carter. Ended up wounding her 3-year-old daughter. And now news have come out as to the reasons why this happened in May of last year. And all of this happened because of a scorned woman by the name of Jasmine Martinez. Javon Carter, he's on the left, and her simp boyfriend, Ramel Robinson, is on the right. And for almost 5 or so years, this rough-looking female in the middle, Jasmine Martinez, she has had this ongoing hatred towards a 24-year-old woman. I want you to understand, Jasmine is 33 years old, and I believe she has 2 or so children. She may have more. And she's beefing over her boyfriend now dating this other woman, LaShante Jones. But LaShante Jones has been dating this young man. I'm saying young man. He looks like he's the same age as LaShante, but she's been dating this guy since 2016. Because that's when the guy broke up with Jasmine and started dating LaShante. And ever since then, rough-looking Jasmine has made life miserable for LaShante. And we're going to get into it in this article. Just wanted to give y'all the gist. This is according to the NY Post. All right. A Florida woman used money from a pandemic relief loan. And let me just also get to it. She hired a hitman, Jasmine Martinez. She hired a hitman in Javon to carry out the deed because of this ongoing hate she's had for LaShante. She got a PPP loan. That's what makes this worse for her. Because not only is she going to have these charges, but she's also going to have PPP fraud charges. This chick was so desperate to get LaShante out of the way that she got a PPP loan just to hire a hitman. This is just unbelievable. This is the kind of stuff you see in a movie. But let's get to it. A Florida woman used money from a pandemic relief loan to hire a hitman to take the life of a rival who had dated her ex-boyfriend, police said. Jasmine Martinez allegedly used the federal Paycheck Protection Program to pay the guy who did the deed on LaShante and wounded her 3-year-old in broad daylight. Attacked outside of her Miami apartment on May 3rd of 2021. Martinez had withdrawn more than $10,000 in the days before the incident after she netted $15,000 from the federal government. She applied for help her single employee beauty salon, according to an arrest warrant cited by the Miami Herald. You see how easy it is for these chicks to get these loans? Her single employee beauty salon. Police said, police also arrested the alleged middleman, Ramel Robinson, and the alleged hitman, Javon Carter, in relation to taking the life of Jones, a transportation security administration worker. Carter had allegedly filmed a video of himself counting cash just hours after Jones lost her life, according to the arrest warrants. Just another day at the office, Carter said on the video. This guy, Javon Carter, is an idiot. And he got himself caught. Let me tell you something about some of these black males. They always self-snitch. Always. And they always are the reason that not only can the federal government incarcerate them, but local officials can incarcerate them as well. Because they always self-snitch. Either they do it in music videos or they do it on Instagram videos. He's counting the money he got That's going to be the last time he counts any money because he's probably not going to see the light of day again. Attorneys for Martinez and Robinson said their clients had no part in plotting this incident. They are lying, and they are going to spend a lot of time incarcerated, okay? They're going to spend a lot of time. They can sit here and deny it all they want to, but they ain't getting out of jail no time soon. Especially Jasmine, the mastermind Martinez, because not only did she have PPP fraud, she also is going to go down for this, no matter what she's trying to say now. The TSA worker had allegedly been targeted by Martinez after several run-ins that culminated with the victim testifying in the case against Martinez's boyfriend, report said. Martinez was arrested in 2016 after hitting Jones, who was dating Martinez's ex, but the case was dropped, the Herald said. This is a chick who you can tell ain't got options like that. She's not as attractive as the other female, and that's why she's in her feelings, and that's why she was so desperate to get this guy back. This guy wanted nothing to do with her. He never went back to her, and she never got over that. Unbelievable. After Martinez was arrested in 2018 for allegedly beating up Jones again, Jones was attacked in the courthouse parking lot by two men, including Martinez's new boyfriend, Kelly Nelson, according to NBC. Jones was going to testify against Nelson, but reported being harassed and offered a payoff to keep her mouth shut. According to the accusations against her, Robinson, who was reportedly Martinez's latest boyfriend, served as a middleman and put his girlfriend in touch with the hitman, NBC said. In April, Jones testified that she had been attacked by Nelson and intimidated by Martinez. You know what's interesting is that I believe that Jasmine did this for Nelson. Even though she got a brand new boyfriend, Ramel, she still, I believe, was protecting Nelson because LaShante Jones had testified against him. So not only was she pissed about LaShante taking her first boyfriend, her other boyfriend, but the second boyfriend could have been incarcerated due to the testimony, which he probably still would be, or get in trouble. And she went and got her a new boyfriend to carry out orders on her behalf. This female uses every male around her to do the deed. It was two men who attacked LaShante in a courthouse parking lot. Do you know how brazen that is? Do you know how brazen that is to attack somebody in a courthouse parking lot? The gall of this heifer, okay? This delusional, unstable heifer who has children, to send these males after this female, because none of the males that Jasmine deals with are men. They're males. They are beta. None of these guys are tough. They're all weak. Javon is going to tell on everybody. She got a bunch of weak males around her who do her bidding, which is sad because I believe her parents are together. And by the way, speaking of her parents, they are destroying her on Facebook. Now, she ended up deleting her Facebook, but her mother, who has the same last name, they are going off on her in the comment section. And her mother has to deal with that. But this is who you raised. You raised somebody that was so in love with somebody that they were willing to do what she did. And she deserves no sympathy. I don't care if she's a mother. She has literally destroyed the life of a woman who was, 9 years younger than her? LaShante was 24. Jasmine Martinez was a 33-year-old miserable, bitter heifer who couldn't have the man that she wanted. So she decided to take desperate action, not only because of her testifying against this goofy Kelly Nelson, but also because she took the other man from her. I told y'all, these women, a lot of these females hate each other, and people don't want to, they don't want to believe that, but that is true. They hate each other. And let me say this too to this goofy ass Ramel Robinson. Bro, she never liked you. You're gonna spend the rest of your life in prison due to a woman that did not care about you. You're a fool and a moron, and you will never see the light of day again unless you cut some type of deal. I don't know how, since and they treat, by the way, the masterminds of crimes and the middlemen always get punished the worst. The person that actually do the deed sometimes get punished less than the people that actually set it up. But because of what the Javon's stupidity, because he ain't no real street dude, because real street dudes ain't gonna aim for one person and hit two others, especially a small child. This is disgraceful. These are 3 idiots that deserve to be in jail for the rest of their life, or maybe be on death row. I wouldn't feel bad any other way. A young lady lost her life because of jealousy. You had a 33-year-old who, I guess she didn't have the options she thought she did. Even though she was able to have boyfriends, she still thought that it would be okay to take this young lady's life. Why? Was you jealous because she was a 24-year-old? You done ran through 2 boyfriends and she's still with the same boyfriend that she took from you? I looked on her Facebook, and she had, up until about April of last year, she had videos of her sitting with the guy. I believe that's the guy that they fighting over, you know. And by the way, LaShante and this dude look like they're the same age. So don't let me find out that the boyfriend is the same age as LaShante, and Jasmine rough looking Martinez did all this for a guy that was younger than her. Don't let me find that out. And by the way, I don't know if this dude is one of her baby fathers, because I know she got a bunch of them. But anyway, y'all know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you like this video and share it. I'll see y'all next one.